Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil. The sun is out and we're at the combine. I said I wasn't going to film it and now I said I will film it because we're doing a bit of interesting work here. So we've unstuck the auger, which wasn't too hard done. Now I just had to stand up there and just give it a push, and then we got it out, and then it was just forward back, greasing all the grease points, and we have it worked into it now that she's going up and down. You know, it's free. She's just short grease. But we got her well greased up. But the next problem we have is when she's pushing out, you'll see the whole kind of, she's all moving. It wasn't the best design of an auger on a combine, because I know they're all the same, but
yeah, they're all the same so long as you kept the
grease into it. But she's fit to literally push up the tank a bit before she kicks out.
This panel here is come asunder.
Yeah, and the same then when if she overextended, so when she comes up at an angle and she reaches a point then where she starts to come down. Now if she goes overextended when she goes to pull back, she won't pull up and over, she'll try and pull the auger off. Yeah, so it's a bit of minding when we're at it, but we're used to it. But
well, it was always the problem. Yeah, in all of them we had.
But this is, yeah, the spot welding between the two panels is gone, and we think that could be allowing it to give that bit of a push. So we're going to see, can we put in, rebolt it, do something just to join them panels back together, which hopefully gives that bit of a more rigidness, because the fear will be that without the bit of rigidness, and she keeps every time pushing and pushing, she might wear something else further in.
She will damage the tank now. That's
yeah, so we have to get a bottle jack under that just to bring it back up to that, and then we have to figure out drilling and bolts. I don't want to weld it because it could start blowing electronics in it that yeah, it could make it very difficult to get any work done. But it's just a bit of fatigue there where she's broke off the spot welds that were on it from day one. Hopefully when that goes back together, it just makes it a little bit more rigid. So and we'll get this problem solved. So we'll have it jacked up. So if the jack did slip, it's only going to slip down half an inch. So Rory's just in there drilling. So we're going to put, we have 2 holes drilled on that piece there to join top to bottom, and we're putting another 3 then an inch apart down there, just to really tie them 2 back together. As well, now we're just going to go through these. There's 1 or 2 of these with a bend in them, just want to straighten them. So I'll get that done as well. And yeah, the weather stays dry, we might just get cutting this evening. And now she's like new, well, like apart from that bit, but
you could hammer that.
Yeah, hammer it out. But that's the only one that's twisted on the front of it. So Roy's just making the holes bigger now for the bolts. You have 5 bolts, yeah? Well, hopefully then that will just take that bit of rock out of it. So just had the dinner, servicing combine, come up to the grain test. Just started raining as we got up here, so it's ruined today. But I tested just under the tree where the rain hasn't fallen yet under it, 21%. And if it hadn't rained, by the time we get the combine finished up here, header on, she would have been around 20% and fallen, because it's only 1 o'clock. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain, but it just means that probably, unless it really blows into some evening, there'll be no combining done today, but at least the combine will be ready. So yeah, all this bloody weather. And another shower is falling. But anyways, so that's all bolted up together. I got done while I was going to check, see what the moisture was. So it's all pretty good there now, hanging nicely. So just round the other side, going to give the radiators a good wash down.
Get that power washer pulled out.
Yeah, I get pulled out, so just soaking it, wash it, make sure it's 100%. So just taking a panel, Roy's taking the panel off that's twisted on top of the fan just to try and straighten it, and Father Phil is just giving the side of the combine a wash, just see what it brighten it. You could probably tell we're getting to the point now where we're waiting for weather to dry to actually get work done, because we're sorting little things out. Be interesting to see how much brighter side the got a wash and a scrub will be to the other side. So that's the cover. So we want to get that back up, put that out. Not a lot here. but they'll just tidy her up a little bit. Mother Phil is washing the radiators there. Just make sure she's good and clean. Sun has come out. Ground is drying a bit there. So we may be lucky. We just, weather do your head in. You do about it. And as bad as you think you are, there's always someone else worse. Always remember that. It makes you feel ever so slightly better. There's someone else getting it worse than you are. Instead, we'll try and straighten this. So we're in the belly of the beast and just patching up wires that are broke. So there's the wires here, which is for the grain loss monitor, which is this, and this monitors the grain that's coming across the riddle. So the way the combine works, dummy screwdriver, is in at the front of them you have your two big, and this says rotary separators, 2 drums and concaves. They do all the trashing, beat the stuff, and the grain drops out. The straw comes out above us and then walks it out, literally just up and down, up and down, up and down, and then the grain that still has to be separated at that point falls through, you might be able to see, falls through the riddles into these, and then they roll it, let the grain slide all the way back down to the front of this, which then it begins the process of walking out the finer stuff. So like this here, your finer straw, chaff, beards, that kind of stuff. So all that starts walking out and it starts separating then again the grain. So you have your riddles, which are these lads here, which you can adjust. So back that way tightens them, that way opens them, so you can adjust what you want. And the fan then under the combine blows, and it blows air out here, which keeps all the real light stuff shifted, and then that shakes back and forth, and the theory is the grain then falls down in between them forks. And then this here is any grain that actually makes it to the end and comes out will tip this, and then this records grain that spills. So it's a way of like monitoring from the cab how your grain loss is, whether you need to tighten the concave to try and do more trashing at the front, or whether you need to change your riddles, open them more to let more grain fall through. So we just connect up the wires, and then I think this here is the same. It counts how much straw or grain is coming towards the end of the straw walker. I think that's what they're for. And then that big paddle up there, that is a blockage sensor. So if straw piles up here and isn't coming down and out, it pushes that paddle there, which sets off an alarm so you're blocked. Just after fixing this here, so just had to put in new connections into the plug, and I just put a bit of duct tape over it just to keep it all together. But yeah, so that should be working now. One problem fixed. So with the panel straightened above now, doesn't look too bad at all. And bit of a washing, you can't really tell much of a difference, can you? No. Not really, so I don't know whether you'll go to the trouble of washing it all. We might wash it all when we're finished the season and wax it. It'll keep it right for a long time. But the chickens are loving it now. Every now and again a big rain falls and they're loving it. Anyways, it's dry. There is a cloud there, but there's not supposed to be any rain. It's been 2 hours since we had rain. Concrete's dry and I'm half tempted to go up and see what the moisture is.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So, yeah, we'll see what the crack is. So, we have the header in for servicing and fixing, because as you can see, it is missing one of its time bars. So it's the star's gone here and that star is broke, so we're going to go in and we have the one off the burnt combine, which we'll be able to rip that off, put it on, and we also have to straighten out. You can see its time bars behind it there, but it's goes so far and then just shoots off, it's twisted, so that has to be fixed. Yeah, that's it. Just check her over, then grease it, check the wobble box, sharpen the knives. You know, we've never had power flow before, so it's going to be an experience, but hopefully a good one. So we're just here dismantling the old reeler off our old burnt 32 combine, as we need these lads. We need 2 of them. There's 3 on it, so while we're at, we're just going to take all 3 off it, and then that's her finished. Destined for Wilton skip, so we've 1 off. So yeah. So forgot. Just starting to rip that to take it off and have it just held up there with the strap just while that's going on. 2 new ones to go on there. The other issue that we have is this is one of the ones where we cut off the header inside. We need that, as the one that has bent broke, whichever, is mangled beyond what they think could be getting it straight again. So they got the tying arm not too bad now. It's as good as it's going to get straight wise. So now the thing is to cut a section off that and then try and put a sleeve on it and put a new end on it and get it. But just for those of you wondering, when I said we could be cutting, the other header for the other combine is the very same, as in it'll fit on that combine, and if it was dry enough we'd have just pulled it, greased it and gone. Whereas now it's rained, we get this fixed and we'll have the power flow header then to go later. But yeah, Donnybrook, Denmark. So yeah, that's where we're at now. So getting this done. So Rory and Father Phil have been blitzing it here. Well, me and Liv had to put back Bertha for the God knows how many times. She just does not like staying, and she's getting closer to farrowing. First one off, so you have to take off the second one now. Put them back. There is a good bit of wear in these here. One of them, that one there, is quite worn. So we're going to try and do something with them while they have it off. Yeah, combine has a good bit of work done. That's actually, yeah, that tine is twisted back that way.
Huh?
You look at it that way.
Yeah, just coming into it, just
pull it down, yeah. And that's the whole end ripped out of it now. So Father Phil is just washing them before they go back, so they'll be clean. Let's get back together now. Just getting all back together now. Wasn't too hard after, it was just finicky. A lot of bolts to open, but nothing too drastic. Robert's here working at the fusion there, he's just going back in. How is he on?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. What is that then?
This for setting the pitch on the.
That's
for setting the pitch.
Oh, the pitch on these. Aye, because when you move this, it moves that. Yes. And now we're back together. So back on. Rams all attached. All back on there. All the bearings, lock and collars, that on. The only thing we haven't on is our washers and split pins here, because our split pins that we have in a set aren't heavy enough. So we need to get a set with some heavier split pins, and we need to get some new washers and just pop them in. And then all that's left to be done is grease it. Still isn't greased. To check the wobble box,
Grease,
sharpen the knives, and sort out this tine bar. What do you think? You'll have to cut a bit off and put a bit on.
I have a bit of patching to do, but it'll.
We'll get there.
That's a nice action now. It'd run off and unbalanced with that bar not on it.
Yeah.
It'd be.
It'd be unbalanced, because they'd be always want to go to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to set. So we're lucky you can take out any of those bits.
No.
And we have. You'll fix it up again.
Yeah. We still have one good one, so.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that one's not too bad.
It's okay. Well, it had to come off to put on the other one,
yeah.
So we put on the better of what we had.
Yeah. So that's where we're at, and tonight is to be very heavy rain, and tomorrow morning, but it's to kind of dry up from 11-12 o'clock as to turn into a sunny evening. So
maybe
we live in hope that maybe tomorrow we might get cutting. Looking at the forecast doesn't do you any favours.
I certainly have to stop looking at it.
I look forward to October when the beat is pulled and we don't have to look ahead for 2 months.
It'd be grand.
But yeah, we have the bar back in and we cut it there, but I think you can just kind of see kind of falls down there, so Father Phil's thinking they'd cut it there. And then this is the far off the other combine. We just have to line it up, join it up, and there's 2 bars to replace. 3 tines to replace, and yeah, we'll be good after that now. So just putting on the new piece, so with the sleeve down it, so just trying to get on it now. It's tight, but very tight and loose. I'm getting there. I want to turn that, keep it, unless you can keep hitting it, yeah. I just after opening up the centerpiece, because we wanted to see what was in there. Was there any grease nipples or that? Probably should have showed you before I closed it back up, but I was in it. No sign of anything. Just seems like dry running bearings or sealed bearings. So see how that works out. Father Phil is just boring holes through that to get 2 bolts in, so that, because this end is what does the camber, so it changes the angle of the tines as they go up and around. So if they aren't joined with bolts, this side could go out of sync, so has to be done. So next job for me, because we have our grease, not a lot of grease nipples on these, sharpen the knives. So there's actually quite a good set of knives on it. Like every knife on it is pretty bang on. Like it hasn't a lot done since the knives were changed, so just want to shunt it to one side so that I can get the knives. Bro is putting a new radio into the combine. So I go around here and just see, can I rock? I might put a bar into that and turn it, but yeah, that's next on the list, sharpen the knives. So we are just about finished now. We're running out of things. We're even down to now starting to put on new lads to hold on. So we've changed the oil in the wobble box. Everything was fine, just put new oil in it. She's sharpened. Just after getting this board out, steel was very hard board, so just pop in 2 bolts into that. That's that bit finished. She's greased. Yeah, we're running out of things to do now.
Maybe we have to put that bubble on the top there. That one.
Oh, whole
Put it back here away from that slip.
yeah,
Just that little like that. Shut.
yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anything there.
Set of bolts.
Well, there's nothing to bolt it to.
Oh, there, whatever, there and there. Just a bit of steel or something was on underneath them.
There's a little panel, isn't it?
So we have our new bolts in there to keep that all turning together. New stoppers there to stop everything falling off. And Father Phil's been just tricking my lights in the combine. So yeah, we had a dry evening. Tomorrow's to be dry, so hopefully we actually get cutting tomorrow. Hopefully. We have everything we can do really done. It's just a matter of getting into the field and seeing that everything actually works as it should work, and that we actually get the first field cut. That's where we're at the minute with getting ready for harvest. We get tonight without any rain, and tomorrow morning we should be cutting. And just after taking off the straw spreader, when you run it through the chopper, kind of fans it out a bit. It's fairly rotten anyway, so head into the skip. That's it. We've quite literally, Father Phil's fixed the radio. He's put new LED lights in. You know, we are waiting. And it rained again today. So yeah, it is. Oh, this weather is chronic, absolutely chronic. So we are well and truly ready to go. Everything is done. We just need weather. It's dry at the minute. Maybe we might get going this evening, but I can't see it. The stuff that's lodged is ringing. So whether we just try and cut standing stuff out of the lodged stuff, maybe, I don't know. Try and get whatever we can done, because the forecast is just depressing. Yeah, we're ready to go now. We just need the weather. I think we're going to leave it at that for today's video. We'll pick it up when we actually do get going, whether that is today, tomorrow, or in 2-3 weeks time, God only knows. So we're going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope everyone else is getting on slightly better at harvest so far, but hopefully fingers crossed the weather comes a bit better, because It's bad. It's very, very bad. But when things aren't looking too hectic and it rains in the middle of every day when you think you get cutting again. But we're going to leave it at that. But anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from us. Good luck.